All right, the idea of those associated zeros means just that. There's a zero that occurs at that value. So here's just another way of saying that. Okay? Here you see that this f of 4 is equal to 0 means that this function has a 0, okay, when x is 4. So what factor would that equate to? So this right here tells you one of the factors is what? What factor would give you a 0 when x is 4? Good, x minus 4, right? So x minus 4 is the factor that's associated with f of 4 equals 0. Okay. So how would you find the factors of this expression now? What would you need to do? Divide by? Good, x minus 4. So if you need to interpret this and identify what factor it's associated with. Once you identify that, you can then plug it in and find the remaining factors of that. So let's say we look to factor. If we take 3x cubed minus 11x minus 6x plus 8, and we divide this by what we now know, x minus 4. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Now again, as I enter this, it gives me my remaining term. Okay. Is this, so we want to find all the factors. So we know that one factor was x minus 4. Based on this, we now see 3x squared plus x minus 2. Can we factor this further? What does it factor into? If we were to attempt to do this, we have a coefficient, something other than a 1. So do you recall from the chapter 5, 3 times a negative 2 is negative 6. Are there two factors of negative 6 whose sum is positive 1? A positive, we want the sum to be positive, so positive 3 and a negative 2, right? So the fact that it factors in this form means you can find some more binomial factors. Again, if we factor by grouping here, we get 3x times x plus 1 minus 2 times x plus 1. So we have an x minus 4. We have this common factor of x plus 1, and these remaining factors form the terms of 3x minus 2. So here would be your final set. Okay. Now, what else could you do to solve this problem? Any other ideas? The what? The what? Use the y's. Easier. What is it that you're asked to do to this? Not solve, but factor. Okay, so what if we just factored that expression? F2 factor, type in the expression that appears, 3x cubed minus 11x squared minus 6x plus 8. And what does it give us? The same. Now, the one thing just to make sure as you're looking at this, if you wind up using this shortcut, you need to pay attention that if f of 4 is equal to 0, that you have one factor that confirms that. Otherwise, you've done something wrong. Okay, so be very careful on that.